everyone. Well, last week we had the cold, the week before the sun, and now it appears it's the wind and rain's turn. Honestly, I've got soaked on both my walks this weekend, and when I've had to go out for a wee in the garden. You'll have to excuse the state of my fur. Anyway, I'll fill you in on the week. Well, actually, not a lot has happened this week, so I'll fill you in on what's happening today, because it's all happening today. Firstly, Kelly woke me up at a very unsociable 6:30 a.m. I mean, come on, it's a Sunday morning for goodness sake. Anyway, she gets her breakfast, and then about 8 a.m, gets into her running gear, pins on a number to her chest. I mean, why? Thought you only did that when you're in a race, and none of those are going on at the moment, are they? And, goes for a run. Well, you should have seen the weather. Why on earth she wanted to do that, I will never know. The wind was howling and the rain was absolutely torrential. Anyway, I suppose about an hour and a half later, she returned, looking like a drowned rat. So she went in the shower and got changed. Came downstairs, but I couldn't understand it, as she'd put more running gear on. Usually she'd just put, I don't know, a pair of comfy jogging bottoms and a warm hoodie on or something. But no, more running gear. Anyway, I didn't think anything more of it. But then about midday she said, right, that's it, I'm off again. And out she went. I couldn't believe it. I mean, why? Why would you want to run twice in one day, let alone in that weather? Beyond me. And then about, I suppose, 1:30 she returned, soaked again, and the same process happened again. Another shower. Talk about wastewater. Why couldn't she just towel dry like I do? So much easier. And yet again she came down in more running gear. She sat on the sofa with Mum, and then they Zoom called Jamie and Carol for the usual weekly virtual quiz. Yep, great, I know. Once that was over, yep, you guessed it, out Kelly went again. By now it's like 4:20, I think. Anyway, she returns. Not so long this time, I think. Oh no, it was actually. I think it was about another hour and a half. And, didn't have a shower this time because she said she wasn't quite as wet. So, at least she was thinking about our water there. But she got changed into, you guessed it, more running gear. And I thought, well, when is this going to end? And what is she doing? And every time, by the way, she's done this, the trainers have had to go in the airing cupboard to try and dry out, which clearly they're not going to do in that short amount of time, but apparently it was better putting on wet, warm trainers than wet, cold ones. So, so then I suppose, I don't know, what time was it? She wasn't back very long before she went again. I think she got back from one run about 5:30, and then went for the next one about 7 o'clock, I think. And it was dark then, so she had to put a head torch thing on. I mean, she looked like a Christmas tree, to be quite honest. She had flashing green and red arms, you name it. I mean, talk about be safe, be seen. You definitely wouldn't miss her. So out she went again. But this time it was only, I think it was about 45, 50 minutes she was gone. And then she came in and Mummy said, oh, well done. So she'd finished whatever she was doing. Anyway, it turns out, she's told me this now and she's recorded this. And I do apologise if it doesn't actually get shown until tomorrow, because she's now in the bath. And she's been in there over an hour, so I highly doubt she's going to be bothered to post this video tonight. So yes, you may well be seeing this tomorrow, but yes, basically she told me that what she's done is she's run 26.2 miles, which is a marathon apparently. But it's the virtual London Marathon. But you could split it down into separate runs, so that's what she did. I think she's crazy, to be honest, but she seemed to enjoy herself, and apparently she's raised over, I think it was £700 for charity, so she's really happy. So I suppose I should say well done, Kell, really, shouldn't I? But next time, think of the water bill. Oh, and the huge pile of washing she's created. Hope she does that tomorrow. That's all just left in one big heap. Festering, well, steaming away really, it's so wet. Anyway, that's enough of me for tonight. Let's see what weather we have next week. Bye for now.